welcome to Not Made. I'm Rachel, and today is day 5, I got it right this time, of the advent calendar by All From Jade and also Vlogmas. So let's see what we're going to be making today. Alright, so today's pattern was a musable, how did she say it? A musable cloud pattern. And it's basically like a jelly cat, I guess. I have to confess that I don't even know what jelly cat is or where that trend came from or why it's called that. I know it's just kind of like inanimate objects with legs. Maybe? Is that it? Tell me, somebody explain to me the jelly cat phenomenon, because I've seen plenty of people make stuff and it's cute. It's just, I guess I don't get it. But again, I'm usually late to trends, so that's probably on me. Anyway, here is what I've got. Okay, so, and this actually took me over an hour to make. I was really confused about eye placement and other features, so I'm going to probably embroider eyes, well, obviously at this point. Also, I realized towards the end that I got off on the pattern. I don't know if it's supposed to be symmetrical. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be pretty symmetrical. Mine is clearly not, but I figure since it's a cloud, I could get away with it. Don't you think? I could still make it passable cloud. But I was just not gonna frog it back and figure it out at that point. So here is my cloud with no legs, no features, just a plain old puffy white cloud. So I will finish this one up at some point. It may not be today. It's probably not going to be today. And I will add it to my inventory, because maybe somebody's looking for a jelly cat cloud with embroidered eyes. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, this was by perfect.crochet on Instagram. And while I was looking at her page, I noticed she has several free patterns available that are very, very cute. So definitely go check that out on Instagram if you're looking for some free patterns, something new to try. She had some sleeping cats in beds, or sleeping animals in beds, which I thought was kind of fun. And I know some people have been making similar, pets in beds items, and they seem to go pretty well at markets for some people, so maybe that might be something you would be interested in trying. But anyway, that was my attempt, and I would say it's not completely a success, but I still think it will be a passable jelly cat cloud once I get all of the features done. So I'll definitely be showing you that in my next What I Made video, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, you have a fantastic Friday, and I will see you tomorrow for day 6 of Vlogmas. Bye. Time to unbox my first ever order of Premier yarn. Let's do it. Please ignore the morning hair. It is Friday, December 5th, the day of my students' piano recital, so I've kind of got a lot of things happening all at the same time, but this arrived today, and this is my first ever order of Premier yarn online. And the main reason why I've never put in a Premier order is because I like to be able to touch the yarn. I want to be able to feel it. I have done online orders in the past from other places, like way back, like when Ravelry was first getting started, kind of way back. And I wasn't super happy with what I ended up with. Part of that was on me because I was new-ish crocheter, and at the time I wasn't even doing plushies. It was more like blankets and stuff. So anyway, a lot of it was not usable for even what I wanted to use it for. That said, I've watched plenty of other people unboxing Premier yarns, so I know it's probably going to be fine. I'm a little nervous because I went with the things that were the biggest bang for my buck, so I don't know what the quality is going to be like. But I did buy a few different things, so let's unbox it today and see what I got. And I'm going to use it regardless. I'll figure out something to do with it. Now, I have used Premier yarn in the past. I think that I have found some at, I want to say Walmart. Does Walmart carry Premier sometimes? Be careful with these scissors. Yeah, it's right here at the top. Okay. Alrighty. I'm sitting on my floor in my room, by the way, because as I've mentioned, my office, Cloffice creative space is just a complete wreck. I do not have space for any of this in there. My husband was like, why did this box just because I can't help myself. Now, okay, so the first thing I'm seeing is the Premier Basic Chenille tie-dye. Okay, can we focus? I got this specifically for the hoodies, for the teddy bear hoodies by Nooks Hooks. And yes, this is colored Daisy Chain. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a really fun hoodie on the hoodie bear. So I'm excited about that. Wait, should I stack them back here? Can you see? It doesn't matter. It's whatever. Okay, what was this? Parfait Chunky. Okay, these skeins are a little smaller than I expected for some reason. I guess I was thinking more of like the Chenille Home Slim or Sweet Snuggles Light. This is really soft though. Yeah, I got a couple of reds because I don't have a lot of reds. So I got this one, which is, oh goodness, what is it? Poppy. I have seen people use that before. And this one is Cardinal. Ooh, pretty. Look at the difference in those. I don't know if it focuses. Sorry, I'm just using my phone. And then this one is Teddy Bear, yay. Okay, I definitely needed some bear colors, and I've got that covered because I'm just on a mission to make all of the hoodie bears now. So Teddy Bear, Parfait Chunky. I also got Retro Velvet in this. Ooh, that's a big old skein. Let's see. And this is Teddy also. So do they use the same color ways across different yarn types, I wonder? I'm a complete I'm a complete novice when it comes to, ooh, it's so soft. This is gonna be beautiful. Now this is a size 5. But I still think I can make the hoodie bears with this. Retro Velvet, wow. So this is 9.8 ounces and this one is 3.5 ounces. I did not pay attention to the sizes, I guess. I just assumed they were all similar sizes. But yeah, I have 6 of these now. Are they all the same color? Yep, Teddy. So I think that I can make this work for the teddy bears. Even though it says size 5, it's pretty hefty. So awesome. Okay, I've got teddy bear colors, so I'm super happy about that because I literally am down to this much left. I want to compare. Okay, I gotta do this. Let me see if I can find an end. There we go. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a thickness difference. Let me see if I can pull this out enough. Yeah, I think it will still work, but I don't know if you can see that. There, the teddy on this side, and then this is the Chenille Home Slim. But you know, when I pull them, I think they're similar enough. I think it'll work. I'm not gonna be too worried about that. Okay. What does that? All right, here's the other package of retro velvet. All of this stuff was on sale. It was the Black Friday weekend sale, and I was so disappointed because somebody had put me on to, they were having this sale on these types of bags called stash bowls. I have no idea what all this is or what makes it different than anything else. And they were on sale before the Black Friday for $4 for this bag. And this is a pound, 1.1 pounds, 500 grams of chenille. And so I had added a bunch of colors to my cart, and then when I kept going to check out, it kept trying to charge me $10.99 for each bag. And I was like, what happened to the sale? So I did contact them, and to their credit, like they responded right away, and they're like, oh, that sale's over. You have to just refresh that page. So sure enough, and they're like, but our Black Friday sale starting tomorrow. So I waited, and it was $8, which is still, I mean, yeah, it's still a good price for these, this much yarn. All right, so this one is tan. I'm gonna bust it open because I wanna feel it. Again, I was kind of thinking about hoodie bears when I was doing these. This is a size, does it even say? It just says, yeah, it doesn't give a size for these, but it's gotta be at least a 5 or 6. Probably a 6, I would assume. Maybe it says it on the website. Yeah, it looks pretty close to a 6 to me, right? That's the chenille Home Slim, and that's the tan. Okay, so I wanted to get a couple different bear colors that I could use. I think this one would work as a teddy bear also. Okay, that's a lot of yarn. It's still, I mean, I was disappointed I didn't get the $4, but I still feel like it was a good deal for that. So I got a few of these. I get it in the pink. Petal is what it's called. If you guys know what yarn in particular these stash goals yarn is, it may say on the website and I just completely missed it. Like, is this the, is it Parfait Chunky? I don't know. I'm just curious if anybody knows what exactly these are and what makes them stash goals or whatever. I don't understand. Okay, and then so I got this color also. Very, very pretty. This one's called Aqua. Makes perfect sense. What is this? Oh, that's a different one. Let's keep going with the stash goals. Okay, salmon. Got the salmon color. Here's another one of tan. I guess I got 2 of those because I know I want to make more bears. I got this burgundy. So all of the brighter colors I'm thinking of using as the hoodies, obviously. And then I got blue. All of those are the stash bowls. So awesome. Wow, that's a lot of yarn. Okay, and then I got this Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Bulky in steel gray. This was not what I thought it was. I thought it was a plush yarn. Pretty sure. But maybe I could use that as a bear anyway with a different, it says it's a 6. I don't know. Possibly. Yeah, I was looking for a dark gray to make bears with. So I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely not a plush yarn. Oops. Well, that just came right out. Yeah, it's quite a bit smaller. Could maybe double it. Anyway, all right. Well, I'll figure out something to do with it. That might turn into beanies at some point. Oh, wait. Here's a gray. Here's a plush gray. What was I thinking with the anti-pilling stuff? I don't know what I was thinking, but it's here now, so. Okay, and then I got this. I don't know what this is either. It's just Fashion Plus Amazing Value. Okay. Mill End assortments. Also don't know what that means, but it looks similar to this, right? Tell me I'm not seeing things. Okay, so I was a little nervous, I will not lie, because I knew I was going for the cheapest options available. I did want to try the Premier Basics because I have a love-hate relationship with blankety feeling yarn. This does feel a little rougher than your typical chenille yarn, obviously. But I think it's gonna work up really, really cute on the hoodies. So I'm looking forward to that. And then the other thing I got for myself, because it was on sale and it was available, is this book. So I've seen lots of people make these Loveys, the Mama Made Minis, and this pattern book was on sale. So I will probably do a little challenge for myself using some of this yarn over the new year. I'm really excited to get into this. So yeah, that was just kind of a fun extra for me. So all right, well, that was my first ever yarn haul from Premier, and I'm not disappointed. I'm kind of weirded out by the non-pilling thing. I'm sure I did purchase it on purpose. I just don't know why, unless I was just you know, I don't know, I wasn't thinking. So anyway, but yeah, I am excited to get into this, and I cannot wait to start making more of those little hoodie bears, to the point where I don't know if I'm gonna get through the rest of my list, because like that is literally all I want to do. But today is not that day, because I've got other things going on, other life stuff, other big girl responsibilities. So I'm gonna throw all of this stuff back in this box and try to stash it in my office somewhere. One of the things I'm going to do first after my market next weekend is reorganize that space. I just can't even function in there. So it's difficult to, it's not even like, it's not really, it's a walk-in closet, y'all, but it's where I gotta put everything. And when it's just in chaos all the time, it's like my brain can't even function. I can't remember what I have and what I don't have. And I would like to make it more functional and just more pleasant to be in there. I don't usually do I don't do any of my crocheting in there most of the time. Occasionally I'll do something if I need my desk, but most of the time I'm scattered around the house doing my projects. So it's not like I need it as a dedicated space for me to be in while I'm crocheting, but I definitely need it to be a space that I can function in and that works for me in keeping my brain organized. So that's number one priority after my market next weekend. So, all right, well, that's it for me. This was just a little bonus on the end of day 5 Vlogmas. I just thought I would share with you because my yarns order arrived. So I will see you guys later. Bye. Yeah, that'll work.